Well, the type of policies that work are clear policies, ideally set out either a path or a date certain when a policy is going to come into place. So I'll give you two examples. The first is that in the United Kingdom and in some European countries, actually in Canada as well, um, you'll no longer be able to sell new internal combustion engine vehicles, gasoline powered vehicles from 2030 in the UK, 2035 in Canada and some European countries. So that tells the auto industry today, okay, I've got maybe one more model run on a gas powered car, but I need electric vehicles to be produced going forward. And what we're seeing, no surprise, in the UK, in Canada particularly, is a lot of investment in new plant equipment for electric vehicles. So that clarity at a date that's far enough in the future that you can do something about it, but close enough that you have to do something about it, that's incredibly powerful. Other examples would be, hydrogen fuel blends in maritime transport or aviation fuel, et cetera. The other big, though, class of policies that are very effective are pricing carbon. And, it's much talked about. It covers currently carbon prices cover about 25% of emissions globally. That number is going up as China rolls out its so-called ETS carbon pricing scheme. But I'll give a good example, and I happen to be Canadian. I didn't have anything to do with this going into place. But in Canada, the price today is $30 a ton, but it's legislated to go up to $170 a ton by 2030. I know from conversations with Canadian businesses that basically they use the $170 a ton in their calculations for their investments today. The current price is interesting. The other one is decisive. And it's that sort of approach that can really drive investment, and combined with the capital that we've got on the table now through Glasgow can make the impact.
So on that, the price, say Europe is whatever, 50, 60 a ton or whatever, does it need to double? Is that the best, along with these other policies, but is the pricing of carbon the best stick and carrot, arguably, to hit this thing with?
It is. It's one of the best policies. I'm not one who thinks that we can just price carbon and then everything will solve itself. But it's for countries that don't price carbon, they're leaving out one of the most powerful instruments, one of the best signals to the markets. And look, there's various estimates of where that carbon price needs to be. They tend to settle in the $75 to $100 a ton by 2030, right? So it doesn't have to be at that level today. It happens to be at that level today in Europe, which, to the extent to which they go through the adjustment, is going to give them a competitive advantage in the future. We should be. There is more of a consensus on the need to do this, I would say, amongst politicians. Not yet the confidence to put that in front of voters, though.